Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today we are going over the watch list for next week, guys, and I just want to go off on a limb here and say next week is going to be a massive week. I'm going to show you guys a couple news articles here in a second that are going to confirm that. Next week is going to be very volatile. It's going to be very crazy. These are going to be the top stocks in cryptocurrencies we're going to be looking at next week. All of these are setting up very nicely on the charts here according to our trading strategy. If you guys are familiar with our trading strategy, what we're looking to do is we are looking to buy great assets at great prices. How do we know our great assets are trading at great prices? We use technical analysis, okay? Typically, our strategy is to look at the weekly chart. We are swing traders. These swing trades are for 1 to 6 months out. And what we are looking to do with these assets is we are looking to buy when the blue wave is down here, given a green dot. I can zoom out of this chart and I can show you that every time this is down here, given a green dot, it is a great time to buy. This first one we're looking at here today is AVAV. This is a drone maker. Okay, with the Iran war going on, with all the chaos going on in the world, wars are fought by drones. Okay, so AVAV has pulled back significantly here from $400 all the way down here to $150. Okay, and I actually do have a position on AVAV, and this wave is way down here right now. So we've gotten 1, 2, 3 buy signals since April. Those have came between 180 and about 150. Okay, and we're sitting right on our 4-year average, so I really like AVAV going into next week. I think this is a great drone play here if you guys are looking to get exposure to the war or to just drones in general. Drones are starting to be very big in our society. They're also starting to deliver groceries, deliver packages, and things like that. AVAV has a lot to do with government contracts and things like that. So that's one to keep your eye on. Again, I love the pullback here. It's down about 60 to 70% from the top. We want to buy things at the lows. We don't want to buy things at the highs. Okay, let me talk about those news articles real quick on why I think next week is going to be huge. The first reason is going to be, okay, earnings. Look at all these earnings. Look at all these companies reporting earnings next week. Okay, huge names reporting next week. We got PayPal on there. We got Boeing. We got Coca-Cola. We got UPS. We got SoFi. We got Microsoft. We got Meta. We got Robinhood. Okay, we got Qualcomm. That's a huge chip company. We got Ford. We got Amazon. We got Apple. We have these oil and gas companies like ExxonMobil. We got ABBV, which is a huge healthcare company. Huge earnings week next week. Humongous. It's going to be very volatile. It's going to be very crazy. And unfortunately, I will not be live for it. Next week, my wife and I are going to the cabin. For some reason, every time I go, I leave for the week or leave for a couple days, something crazy happens. This is going to be crazy. Next week, earnings is going to be absolutely nuts. I just shared this on my Twitter. So you guys could see all the names here. Hood, you got ENPH. That's a solar company. Okay, lots of big names reporting. I'm really looking forward to the PayPal, hoping they come out and decline that offer, and the stock just goes absolutely parabolic. Microsoft and Meta and SoFi will also be very interesting. Apple and Amazon too. And then the other thing, guys, they are voting. They are going to vote on the Clarity Act next week on July 27th. The Clarity Act, the thing that everybody has been waiting for. Okay, right now they're letting everybody know that they don't have enough votes to pass. Okay, I don't believe a damn thing I see on any news outlet anymore. I don't believe it. I will believe it once I see the final result. Okay, but this is a really big deal for next week. July 27th, they are voting on the Clarity Act. It is scheduled, okay, according to this post, from what I can see here. Okay, it is scheduled for next week. So you have huge earnings next week, and you have the Clarity Act being voted on. That is going to be insane. Okay, I'll still be tapped in with you guys in the Discord, but this is my last stream until the following Monday. So August 3rd will be my next stream. I will not be live next week. I will still be live inside of the Discord, but not here on YouTube. So just keep that in mind. Those are the news announcements, everything I got here for you guys. Tap in next week. The next one we're looking at here going into next week is Serve Robotics. Okay, this is a penny stock, kind of a penny stock. It actually is a penny stock. Any stock trading under $10 is considered a penny stock. But Serve Robotics, this one had a really nice run here from $1 all the way up to 23. These guys do they have robots that deliver. They have a deal with Uber Eats and with DoorDash. and they are pretty much going to replace the driver. Okay, they're replacing the driver for those companies, right? They're trying to make these they are making these like robot vehicles that literally deliver people's food. They're getting into pharmaceutical deliveries. They're getting into grocery deliveries and things like that. It's an interesting company. I'm really researching it right now, but I really like where it's at. It's very oversold. It's actually right back here to the spot where it bounced. That back there in 2025, we got that signal right there in April. It went from $5 all the way up to 18. So watch and serve next week. KTOS is another one. This is another war name, like AVAV here. Again, where's the wave at? The wave is down here. Where do we want to buy assets, guys? We want to buy them at the lows. Okay, you can see the last time we got a green dot with the wave all the way down here on KTOS was back here in 2022. That was 4 years ago at $9. This thing ripped all the way up to 135. Okay, the other thing I like about KTOS next week is going to be the fact that we are into the 4-year moving average. So if you guys are familiar with our strategy, another thing we pay attention to is the mean. Okay, this is the 4-year moving average on our chart. Okay, that's going to be that blue line. So we don't want to buy assets that are trending way up off of the average, right? Because what does that mean? If something's trending way off the average, like it was back here at 132, okay, that just means we're buying it at a premium, right? The only way to know you're getting a fair price for something is to buy it at the average, okay? And we're sitting at the average right now. So we either want to buy when the price is at the average or below the average. We never want to buy it up here, because up here, this is when everyone's excited, right? We want to buy the fear, sell the greed. We want to buy when people are fearful, and we want to buy when people are bored, okay? People are fearful down here, and they're bored in here. Okay, they're excited up here. We want to sell the excitement. We should have been taking profits right there on our take profit signal. You guys see that red dot back there in February? That came around anywhere from $110 to $130, way up there. That was a perfect take profit signal on KTOS. It sold off from $140 all the way down to $47. That one's looking good. Oracle's also getting smoked here. Okay, absolutely smoked. I actually started a position on this week. I started it right here at 120. Okay, I bought this one back here in March at 140, sold it up here at 250 or 240 or something like that, and it's tanked ever since. Okay, you got the red dot sell signal right there. It's selling off hard. Okay, where I'm looking to buy Oracle is the green dot. Okay, we're waiting on that green dot confirmation on Oracle. That will be called out over here under the weekly alerts tab. We just had a bunch of these confirm. A couple of these are inside this watch list, so stay tuned for that. But watch the weekly alert signal for Oracle. I think that's going to set up really, really nice. Huge AI name. Okay, and it's trading way below the 4-year right now, which tells us, hey, we're in discount territory, right? This is a fair price. When you're buying it at that blue line, we consider that to be a fair price. When we're buying it below that blue line, we consider that to be a discount. Because again, we're looking at things over a 5-year perspective, right? Typically, these trades take from 1 to 6 months to play out from the green dot to the top. Okay, typically 1 to 6 months. That one in April came at 120. It topped out right there in August. That was 5 months. Okay, it actually topped out right there in September. That was 6 months. Okay, and then it sold all the way off. Had a nice little pump here from March up to June. That was a short-term little 2-3 month pump, and now it's dumping. But Oracle is a huge name, guys. They are a huge name, and they're going to set up very, very nicely here very, very soon. Looking for the green dot there on Oracle. Probably not going to come next week, but it's going to come soon. It is on our watch list, and we're watching that. What's going on, Marlog? What's going on, Bobby? What's going on, Jason, in the chat, guys? I will be taking some chart requests here at the end. One more thing I want to tell you guys about before we continue on here is that we do still have that 1,000 XRP giveaway going on in the Discord. You guys can enter this by coming over here and clicking on this emoji. One person is going to win 1,000 XRP over here on August 5th. Okay, so you guys have all weekend. You guys have 12 days to go enter for that. Again, all you got to do is join the Discord. The Discord link is pinned in the live chat right now, and it's also down in the description. You just join the Discord. You come down here to the giveaways tab. You click that link, and you're entered in. See, I'll click it. Boom, I'm entered in. I'm going to unclick it because I don't want to enter the giveaway. I want you guys to win. Someone's going to take home 1,000 XRP. I'm not. We sent another 1,000 last month, so this is going to be a routine thing going forward. So you guys can go ahead and enter for that over the weekend. If you're watching the replay, check that out. We got Ondo up next. Ondo has the green dot. We got the signal down here in February at 25. This is a continuation trade. I love Ondo here above 29 cents, looking very strong. RR is another one I want to watch next week. RR and SCRV are two robotics plays. So again, SCRV, These guys focus on robots that like deliver packages, and RR focuses on robots that like will serve you in restaurants, cook food, do stuff like that. So they're both robotics plays. I personally think robotics are going to be huge in the future. And both of those names are on my watch list. This one got the signal down here at like $2. It pumped up to 350, then sold off. Again, what we want to see is the green dot there next week on that robotics name, RR. DJT, that thing sold back off this week. It started to break out, but we got a big fat red candle this week. Something to pay attention to. I'm looking at the monthly on it. The monthly has a green dot, so if this thing's ever going to go up, it's going to hold on to $7 there. I know you guys are probably disgusted with this name. I'm disgusted with it. Unfortunately, I have a small position on it in my portfolio, and the dot is green still, so we got to remain bullish. But if this thing's going to pump, it's probably going to be here in the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye on that. SMCI had a rocket week this week, up 24%. That one, we're looking for the signal. That'll probably print the signal here next week. That is they got earnings in 3 weeks. I thought they had earnings next week, but they have earnings on August 11th. I really like SMCI, very big chip maker name. I'd much rather buy SMCI here than something like Intel or MU or any of those chip names. These guys just announced that they have a massive backlog, a $60 billion backlog, which is good, meaning they have a lot of orders coming in. A lot of people are ordering from them. They pretty much make the equipment to create these chips and stuff like that. So SMCI is definitely one to keep your eye on. Again, trading just below that 40-year moving average. We really like SMCI next week. We got Dow. Dow printed a green dot this week. This is a fertilizer company. These guys actually pay an 8% dividend. We traded this one back here in October, somewhere around $20. It pumped up to 40, and it's had a correction all the way back here to 30. Again, you got the signal right there. They reported earnings, I believe, today. Made a bunch of money, $12 billion in the last 3 months. Their sales rose 20%. That's huge. Okay, I like this name. Huge dividend, 8% dividends, a bonus. But that one looks really good, above 26.50. What's going on, Ben? How you doing, brother? Bobby said he grabbed some ZTS and Netflix today. Yeah, Netflix had the golden dot on the daily. A lot of people were talking. Whoa, it disappeared. Oh, I'm on the weekly. Golden dot came. If you guys know what the golden dot is, it's a 1 to 6 month swing trade. We just treat it like we treat a weekly dot or a monthly dot. We buy and we hold for 1 to 6 months. And Netflix has been really beaten up here from the top. Netflix was trading up here at 135. Again, where do we not buy our stocks? We don't buy our stocks when the wave is up here. Okay, because that means we're trading it at a premium. Again, this was trading up here at 135. That was around a 50% premium on Netflix. We don't want to buy up here. We want to buy down in this area. Okay, I like that trade there for Bobby. Okay, with the golden dot there. That one looks good. AVE. Oh no, I skipped Plume. Plume has a green dot showing. This is a big real world asset play. It's just been hanging out down here. I think this one has the potential to 10 to 100x this cycle, this next bull run. Okay, right now we're stuck in a consolidation phase. What is a consolidation phase? A consolidation phase is when we go sideways like this. Okay, we're just hanging out going sideways. So this is not bad. Okay, this is not bad when we're just building a base. Okay, Plume looks very bullish next week with that green dot. I really like that for a crypto play. AVE is still looking really good here. Target on that's up here between 180 and 220. That one's still holding on to the 9 there. I like that one as long as it can hold on to $80. What else we got? ENA. ENA is also green here as well. So this one's looking good too. This is a stable coin name. So if the Clarity Act passes next week, this could be an interesting play. I was actually looking at adding to this one here today, down here at 0.087. I think I bought it back here at like the same price, traded it up here to 14. Now it's back down here, giving a signal. So this is a stable coin name. Again, they're going to tremendously benefit from the Clarity Act passing. The Clarity Act has everything to do with bringing clarity to the crypto market and to stable coins and things like that. This is one of the biggest stable coin names out there, outside of Circle stock. So this is definitely one to keep your eye on next week. Chainlink also still green. This is my favorite cryptocurrency. Somebody asked me what crypto would I buy and hold if I had to choose one. It would be Chainlink. Okay, simply because their technology, their CCIP technology that they have that's integrated with literally every single blockchain. Okay, I think Chainlink is a solid buy here under $10. I think it's a generational wealth opportunity. All-time highs was all the way up here at 50. It's sitting at $8. Okay, Really bullish on Chainlink here going into next week. We got Litecoin as well. Also, green dot here. Think about Litecoin as it's sitting down here at the low of $40. You guys could see we bounced at this $40 level ever since 2020. So 2020 was the COVID dip. Okay, we bounced right here in 2022, and we're bouncing right here again in 2026. So historically, over the last 6 years, we have bounced at $40. Okay, we have bounced at this level. So I like Litecoin a lot here above 40. That looks good. Coinbase, wow, that had a really good Monday and then sold off. Coinbase, same thing. Going to really benefit if that Clarity Act passes. Once again, if you guys are joining late, there is now a date that the official Clarity Act vote is set for the 27th. I believe that is Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys better get ready here. Again, I don't know if this is confirmed. I'm just seeing this on Twitter here. The guy posted a bill right here that says, hey, we're going to vote on this on the 27th. So that's going to be a really big deal next week. And again, lots of companies reporting earnings next week. You got Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Meta, SoFi, STX is on there, PayPal, Robinhood, all reporting earnings. You got even Boeing in there, Reddit, XOM, that's ExxonMobil. Okay, Roblox is reporting next week. Lots of big names. Next week is going to be a massive week. I picked the worst week to go up to the cabin with my wife. And, I'll have my laptop, but I will not be live next week, guys. I will not be live next week. I will be live again August 3rd. Tell everybody that asks about it, because I'm sure there will be a lot of people asking why I am not live. But Coinbase still, again, going to be a big beneficiary if that Clarity Act can get through the finish line. I like Coinbase here above 140. I think that looks really good. Okay, again, that's just where we bounced here since 2024. We bounced here in 2025. We bounced here in 2024 again. So again, that is a macro support level. That means the buyers are stepping in there. So up above 140, we still like Chainlink here. Jason says, not trying to be a negative Nancy, but I have a feeling they're going to rug us. Yeah, well, prices can only stay so low for so long, right? There's too many people that are bullish on crypto. If we have a 20% drawdown or a 30% drawdown, what are we going to do, guys? Are we going to panic sell? Absolutely not. No. We're going to look to buy more over time, right? If we sit down, if XRP comes down here to 90 cents, we're not going to panic sell. We're just going to either A, go mow some lawns or drive some DoorDash before the serve robots take those jobs. And we're going to earn extra income, right? Do whatever we got to do. Okay. And we're going to just buy more and continue to accumulate. Again, this is a long-term strategy, guys. This isn't like, oh my gosh, what if next week we go down to 70 cents? What are we going to do? We're just going to buy more. Okay. Historically, when XRP is this far below its 4-year moving average, okay, it's a great time to buy. Okay. In the long term, right? If you're thinking out 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years out, right? You're going to be very happy you were buying at these prices. I actually made another Twitter post today. You guys might think this is interesting. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking out of my rear end. But I did make a tweet, little trading tip. It always feels stupid buying at the bottom. And it always feels stupid selling at the top. Why is that? Why is that? Why does it feel stupid buying at the bottom and feel stupid selling at the top? Okay. Why does it feel stupid selling up here? And why does it feel stupid buying down here? Because of the sentiment, because of the herd, because of what they tell us on the news. All the negative headlines to get you to panic sell are down here. All the positive headlines are up here to get you to buy. Okay, because the smart money, they control the news outlets, right? They control the news, they control the information. They want you buying up here so they can sell. Okay, XRP up here at 350. Everybody wanted it. Nobody wanted to sell XRP. I told you guys to sell XRP up here at 350, and I got roasted, right? I had every single person in my comments just roasting me. You're an idiot. Right? Just stupid. You're stupid, Overkill. Right? Again, I don't go off of what I think or what I hear, guys, or what I feel. I go off of what the chart says. I go off of the data. I go off of the signals. I don't have to think about things necessarily. I just have to look at the data. I can look at the data and see that XRP is currently down 70% from its high. Right? So a 70% pullback here from the high. Okay, so why would I not want to buy an asset that I'm long on right, that I have a long-term vision on, that I believe is going to be trading much, much higher in 5 to 10 years after a 70% pullback. Okay? Most retail, they're only going to buy after a 500% move to the upside. Again, I called this signal out in 2024 if you guys were around. Okay? That was at 45 cents. Okay? Again, everybody thought I was a moron. Everybody thought I was an idiot. Everybody thought I was an idiot when I said, hey, sell silver up here at $120, right? I took a short right there at 120. I shorted this, okay? And I was a moron, right? According to the herd. Look where it's at now. It's pulled back 50 to 60%, okay? And sometimes these signals, it won't play out right away, right? We've gotten 1, 2, 3 signals here since December. And yeah, we're still going lower. This is a long, drawn-out dip. Why are they trying to draw us out right now? Because the Clarity Act is about to freaking pass, folks. Trillions and trillions of dollars is about to come into the market. Trillions, okay? We're about to 10, 20, 30x some of these names, okay? Because there's going to be clarity. Clarity is going to give banks access to buy this stuff, right? They're not going to put their trillions of dollars in the market that's not regulated and there's not laws to protect their money. They're waiting for clarity. Okay, and you got all these other countries right now that are actually passing their legislation. Russia just passed their legislation. So now the United States looks absolutely stupid because they're not doing it. So they're going to have to. They're going to be forced to. Okay, otherwise we're going to lose the race. So I'm bullish. I'm bullish. I don't care if we come down another 20%. I don't. Okay, because I'm not trying to get rich overnight, guys. I'm not trying to get rich tomorrow or next week. Would I want to be rich tomorrow or next week? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I'd want to have billions of dollars next week. That would be awesome. Okay, but it's not realistic. And we're not going to sell or think about selling these assets until the wave comes back up here, until we get that impulse move back to the upside. And I do think the Clarity Act is going to be the next catalyst to send us there. So it's not time to be scared. Okay, like I said, it feels stupid buying at the bottom. When everyone else is scared and, oh my gosh, 20% dip is coming. Right? Oh my gosh. That's when I want to buy. When everyone's fearful. Okay? Not when everyone's like, oh my gosh, XRP, it's going to 10,000 by the end of the year. It's at $3.50. We're going to be at 10,000 here in the next 4 or 5 months. Just watch. Okay? Again, it's all psychology, folks. It's so easy. Like it's really not hard. It's just the hardest part about our strategy and being a swing trader and a long-term investor is having patience, because all of us got that demon in us that wants it overnight, right? We want it overnight. We want to get rich quick, okay? And I personally have conquered that demon in my life, okay? There's some days where I wish it would just happen right now, but again, there's multiple verses. I don't know if Slow Train's on here and he can give us that verse about being hasty toward wealth, right? It ends in drought. Right? It's going to make you poor. If you're trying to get rich quick, right? You're going to end up being poor. Patience, okay? Patience is the key to building long-term wealth. Coinbase, we already talked about, up above 140. That looks good. Is Slow Train on here? We started about an hour late, guys. I'm probably going to end up moving these streams back to 3 o'clock just because my schedules kind of change a little bit. I joined a gym. I got a workout class at 12:30. It doesn't get over till 1:30. I normally don't get home till about 1:45. So I'm going to have to move these streams back probably to 3 o'clock, and that will start on August 3rd. So, yeah, believe it or not, I don't just sit in front of my computer all day and look at charts because I don't need to, right? Our strategy doesn't require us to be locked into our screens all day long. It doesn't. Right? I like to do things outside of trading, outside of doing this stuff. I love doing this stuff. I love our community. I love everybody on the chat, on the live right now. Trust me. I feel blessed to be able to do this and podcast. Right? I love doing this stuff. I love sharing this information. And I love talking with you guys and learning from you guys. Again, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us working together. XRP, I still love this one. Okay, I like it right here at $1. Again, if that Clarity Act passes, I think that will be the catalyst to send this much higher. Again, can this go down to 90 cents or 70 cents? Possibly. Okay, but I don't care. I'm not going to wait here. Okay, we got our signal. If you really want to wait for the the monthly signal, you can. But I've already started to dollar cost average and buy XRP here at these levels. I do have a position on. Again, you guys can see here on the monthly chart. Look at that. Look at these green dots back here in 2020. Were you guys buying XRP at 15 cents back here? Probably not. Were you guys buying XRP right here at 33 cents? Maybe. If you guys were here on the channel, you guys were buying it at 30 cents. Okay, this thing went from 30 cents there all the way up to 380. So these monthly alerts, guys, I think are going to come anywhere from August. I think they're going to come anywhere from August to it could be October. So August to October, I think we'll see the monthly alerts coming through. Okay, and again, these every single month, each one of these candles is 1 month's worth of time, right? So I do believe those will come here probably, probably, like I said, from August to September. We already got a few of them, like Uniswap. Uniswap, it's already popping. Okay, you guys could see Uniswap had one back here in November of 2023 at $4. It went all the way up to 20. That was a 500% move. Okay, if you put in 10,000 here, you made $50,000 all the way to the top. Okay, and you're getting the same signal here on Uniswap. That one is way down there on the list there. But I like XRP here. Again, these monthly alerts are very accurate. They're the most accurate signal. They just come around every like 4 years. So you can see where Ethereum is trading right now. Ethereum is way down here. Again, the last time the wave was this far down here was in 2023 when Ethereum was at $1,000. It went from 1,000 up to 5,000. Same thing with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin 2023, again, 4 years ago. So you guys, I know some of you guys believe in the 4-year cycle. There is a valid argument to the 4-year cycle. I just don't pay much attention to it, okay? 2020 or 2015, you had the signal right there at 240. It popped up to 20,000, okay? That was a 100x trade if you guys bought it back here in 2015. I didn't even know what this thing was. I was in college and I was probably doing stupid stuff back during this time. Okay, I wish I would have been buying Bitcoin back there, but again, you can't win it all. You can't win all the time. 2019, 3,000 up to 70,000. 2023, 19,000. I called this one out. We called this one out in the Discord. Okay, I know there's some people in the Discord that actually bought this signal down here at 16. I don't know if they're still holding. Hopefully they took profits up here at 125. Okay, it's back down here at 64 now. So, again, that signal on Bitcoin is going to be huge. And once again, guess where we're going to call that out, folks? Right here. Okay, right here in the monthly alerts. So you guys will get all those signals in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I don't know what you're doing. It's literally like, it's free to join for one. You guys can get free access to my trading course, my trading rules, the trading indicator. You guys can get that right here by clicking on that link. That is not free. But if you guys have any questions about that, the link is right here. That link will just get you all of these indicators on TradingView. So you guys will be able to use this same exact layout that I use here on these videos. You guys will be able to use it for yourself when you go over to the trading indicator tab. If you're new, I would definitely start with the free trading course over here. But if you guys want to become a member and get these alerts, okay, it's literally $4 a month. Okay, I don't think I'm going to keep it at that price forever. I will grandfather the people in that get in on it. But when I decide to raise this price, I have a number in my head that when we reach a certain amount of members, I will be upping this price. Okay, and everyone who gets in before that will be grandfathered in to the price. So $4 a month, that's less than a Starbucks coffee a month. Okay, Starbucks coffees are like $8 now. So just tell your wife to say, hey, babe, this month I want you to skip coffee one day. I'm going to get this membership and we're going to make a crap ton of money together. Okay, just that's all you got to say. So again, I try to make it affordable. Again, I love the community, dude. I love doing this. I've been trading for 10 years and I just love sharing information and helping people out. Okay, I've seen too many people get smoked. I've seen too many people get clobbered. Again, everybody was buying XRP up here at 350 when I was saying sell. If you guys don't believe me, go back to August. Go back to September. Go back to my videos. Okay, and read the comments while you're there. Like, it's funny. Like, it's not funny because people just don't understand, right? The worst time to buy is when everyone's excited, when everything's already gone up, right? Look at Intel now. Look at these chip stocks, right? Chip stocks are getting absolutely smoked on. Okay, look at that. MACD cross. I mean, everything is pointing down, right? MU, same thing. Everyone wants to buy MU up here at 1,200. Okay, everybody wants to buy Intel up here at 140. Okay, again, we bought Intel back here, okay, at $20 last year. Okay, and again, I have all the receipts, guys. I post all my trades over here in Overkill Trades. Okay, I actually took a trade on KMB this week. Kimberly Clark. They make like Kleenex and stuff. I know, super boring stock, but they pay a 5% dividend, and their stock is just in the gutter right now. Okay, this one's on the watch list too. It does have a red dot, but I'm playing the monthly alert. Okay, I'm playing the monthly alert here. So I think that one continues up. I'm going to collect the dividend while we're at it. And yeah, it's kind of a safe stock, not really a volatile stock. Okay, a lot of people get into trading and they get into these altcoins and they watch their altcoin portfolio go down 40% in one day or a week, and they're like, oh my God, what do I do? Okay, a stock like KMB is not going to move down 40% in 1 week. Okay, this thing moves very slowly, but it is in an uptrend right now. It's above our 9 EMA. It does have a red dot on the weekly, but like I said, I'm playing the monthly and the daily here. Okay, and you guys will learn about that strategy, the monthly and the daily strategy inside that trading course. Okay, we have a weekly strategy and we have a monthly strategy. So you guys could check that out in the free trading course if you guys are new. If you're not, you already know what's up. Shout out to the Spartan Army, baby. Yeah, Bobby said, yeah, you could do the opposite of Jim Cramer. Not a bad idea. I don't think folks can fully grasp how much money is going to come in. I agree. Don't make me pull up that graphic. Don't make me pull up that graphic, Bobby. Don't make me pull it up. Don't make me pull it up. Don't make me pull it up, dude. Don't make me do it. Okay, I'll do it. How early are we on crypto, guys? Okay, in the next 10 years, how much money from these sectors, from the bonds, from the real estate, from the stocks, from the M2 money supply, from gold, how much money do you think is going to rotate into cryptocurrency over the next 10 years? How much of this, right? Stocks at all-time highs, bonds. Who the heck buys bonds these days? I think that's just stupid. Real estate, M2 money supply. This is just cash right now sitting on the sideline. Gold, right? So when this number goes up, guess what asset prices are going to do? Common sense question. Very common sense question here. What are assets going to do when money flows into cryptocurrency over the next 5 to 10 years? I'll tell you. They're going to go up. The prices of the assets are going to go up. Do you understand? It's not going to happen overnight. I mean, some people say it is. Some people say there's going to be a switch that gets flipped and everything's just going to rotate into XRP and all these. I don't necessarily believe that, but I believe over the next 5 to 10 years, this number is going to catch this number. Okay, at least get to gold, right? Millennials, right? I'm in my 30s, and I can tell you that most of the people my age and underneath me have no interest in buying gold. Zero interest. That's a boomer thing. Okay? So no offense to the boomers, but when you guys die off, okay, no, people my age and people underneath me, if you take a survey, I would almost bet my bottom dollar that they would rather own Bitcoin than gold, or cryptocurrency, or XRP than gold. That's just, again, that's not fact, right? There's no real study. Maybe there is a study. But again, over time, as this number starts to creep up and catch these other numbers, I'm not saying we're going to get here, or we could. It could happen. I think we could at least get to here. I think crypto, and again, this is just gold, guys. This is every crypto put together. This is Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Chainlink, Bitcoin, USDC, USDT. Every cryptocurrency in the world right now in circulation, added up into one pot, equals that. That's how small this sector is. You guys understand? This is how early we are. Okay, I even said in this post, it's like buying tech stocks in the 1900s. Okay, we are so early. Okay, the problem is most people just get caught up thinking, oh, what's it going to do tomorrow? Or what's it going to do next week? No, don't do that. Expand your horizon. Expand it. Bring it out to 5 years. Okay, where are we going to be in 2030? Where's prices going to be then? Okay, think long term, guys. Don't think in the short term. If you're caught up in the short term, you're doing it wrong. Okay, you shouldn't be watching my channel because we are not day trading here. Okay, we're not trying to guess where the price is going to go tomorrow or next week. Okay, if you watch that trading course, all of our trades are for 1 to 6 months out. Okay, 1 month is pretty small, but sometimes moves can happen really fast. I was talking to somebody about H-bar, okay, which is also on the list here. Actually, no, it's not. I need to add that in. But H-bar had a green dot this week on the weekly. popping up. Okay, we've got a bunch of them this year. Okay, again, we're buying at the lows down here. But look how fast this move happened back here off this signal in November. This thing went from 4 cents all the way up to 40 cents. That was that was 1,000% move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. 5 weeks it took to go 1,000%. That's how fast the crypto market can turn. Okay, that's how fast this can go up. So, again, if you're bearish, may the good Lord have mercy on your soul. Okay, because we don't have, if we're going to drop lower, we don't have much more to go. There's no way we drop lower. Again, that chart I showed you should tell you everything you need to know. If you guys understand economics at all, money coming in equals prices going up. And you can't tell me that crypto's a scam, because there's governments, there's institutions, there's businesses, billionaires, trillionaires buying this asset. Okay? Tesla holds Bitcoin on its balance sheet. SpaceX holds Bitcoin on its balance sheet. Okay? It's being adopted, folks. You can't stop it. It's no different than gold. The only difference is we're really early. Imagine buying gold at a $2 trillion market cap. Okay, that was probably back in the 1900s. Again, we're early. We're super early. Shh. Ben just joined in the Discord. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the Discord. Again, yeah, I mean, you guys could join the Discord for $4 a month, dude. I mean, you got to pay for the whole year up front, but still. I mean, I go to get a coffee for my wife, and it's $10. Okay? $10 for a coffee. Okay? You can't argue with a $4 a month price. And the reason I charge for this is, A, it allows me to put more time and energy into what we're doing here. Okay? It helps me answer your guys' questions and serve you guys at the highest capacity. Okay? And it also weeds out the people that we don't need, right? If you can't spend $4 a month on a membership, I don't know that you should be investing. Alibaba still green, still looking good. I still like BABA for next week. That's a Chinese stock. I still think that looks good. ONDS, this is another drone name. So this is like AVAV. So AVAV, ONDS, and KTOS are all the defense names. So talking about defense, right? You got stuff with Iran. Guys, I don't think this Iran stuff's going to end anytime soon. I think that's going to now go on forever, right? You're talking about a regime that just will never surrender. Like, you literally... I'm not even going to go there. I don't want to talk about this, okay? So, but those are my defense names I'm watching next week. AVAV, KTOS, ONDS. I think they all look good. ZBEC, ZBCN. Again, this is another one. Everybody was excited about it up here at 0.007. Where was I telling you guys to sell in June? Again, I was an idiot. I was a moron. I didn't know what I was talking about. Okay, and now, again, we're down here at 0.002. So we're actually back down to the spot we got this last signal on here in March. That had a really nice trade up to 0.004. That was about a 100% move right there from 0.002 to 0.004. You doubled your money. You got the red dot. Now it's back down to that level. So CBCM, we need to see that signal. Bitcoin does have the signal on the weekly, right? So I believe the bottom's in for Bitcoin at 58,000. Just because I believe that doesn't mean it's 100%. But the reason I'm saying that is because we got the signal. If you scroll out here, okay, you can see that the best time to buy Bitcoin is when this wave is down here. Okay, back in 2022, you were buying this whole entire time. Okay, you were buying, right? And then you sold the Ripsky. Okay, right now is a great time to be accumulating crypto. Probably the best time ever that we'll ever get again. Planet Fitness, also green down here. Huge sell-off. I like this one here at 53. SoFi has earnings next week. They have earnings on Wednesday. Watching this one like a hawk. I like the company. I know some other people in the Discord like it. Their earnings are growing quarter over quarter. And I think it looks good up here above 1450. So watching that one, I know it has a red dot here. But these three signals here came down here at $15. Okay, it's sitting at 16 now. So that one's going to be a really important one to pay attention to earnings next week on SoFi. Ethereum, you guys know I'm very bullish on Ethereum. Again, we bounced right here where we bounced in 2025 at 1,500. This thing went from 1,500 off that signal all the way up here to 5,000. It's pulled back to the same exact spot. So I think Ethereum's bottom is in here. $1,500 is the bottom. Okay, until we get a red dot, that will be confirmed. If we get a red dot, we'll just short it. Okay, we'll buy some puts and we'll just short it down. But that's only if we get a red dot popping up here on Ethereum. Okay, as long as the dot is green, we are bullish. See you, Bobby. God bless you, man. I'm going to open up the chat because it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet here today. Let me see here. I'm going to open up the chat to everybody. And I'm going to take some chart requests here at the end, so you guys stick around. I just turned on the chat, so you guys can all chat now, ask questions. I'm happy to take your guys' questions and stuff. We got WU. This is Western Union. That one's also green. These guys pay a really fat dividend as well. We got the MACD crossing over there. SOUN, again, the wave is down here, so we're very interested. We got a signal back here at 6. It popped up to 10. Boom, it pulled back here to 6 again. We're sitting right at the place we got this signal back in April. So we're looking for the green dot here on the chart. What's up, Uncle Rich? What's going on, Whittaker? Damon, what's going on, brother? Uncle Rich, can you look into RIV? I've been stacking heavily on the stock. I really think there is potential for a move. RIV, I haven't heard of that one before. RIV super choppy. So it's just a very choppy stock. It got a signal down here at around 11, which is where you're buying it. So I like it above 10 or 11. IBIT. Let me get through these. Let me get through the watch list, and I'll take some requests from you guys. So just hang in there. If you guys got questions, you guys can ask those. Go ahead and chat it up. We got IBIT here given a green dot. This is Bitcoin's ETF. So a Bitcoin ETF, also green here. We got another signal back here in March at the same price, right around 37. So again, that's like a double bottom. We did crack through it a little bit. To me, that was just a liquidity sweep there back in June. And now we're turning directions here. So I'm very bullish on this as long as the dot remains green. NU still pumping. Got the signal back here at 12. Ripping. CMG. This one's coming down pretty hard. I don't know why that one's on my list. I'm going to take that one off. We got INJ. That one's green here. Looking good. I like this one a lot. Another crypto play here above 440. Up above 440, I think INJ looks really good. We want to see that continuation to the upside here. We want to break out above that white line, which is the yearly moving average. Again, had a really nice move here off the bottom in February from 2 all the way up here to 750. Pulled back here to 4. Now it's starting to turn here. That was a correction. Now we're starting to turn in the other direction. Ulta Beauty. My wife and her sister go to this store all the time. Again, down here at the 4-year moving average, looking very good. Got the green dot. That one looks good. ETHA. This is just the Ethereum ETF. Okay, also green. Again, we're bullish on Ethereum. Once again, we got the signal back here at the same price, right around 14. Okay, that was a liquidity sweep right there. And now the direction's looking like it's going to the upside. We're bullish on Ethereum. CELH, that is Celsius Holdings. I'm going to be looking for the monthly on this one now. Okay, the weekly, you probably got stopped out on that one. I think we had a stop loss at like 26.50. But that one looks like it's going to go lower here. They do have earnings, though, in August. So... yeah, we will watch that one. Again, guys, I'll take some chart requests here in a sec. Let me just get through this watch list real quick. Fridays are our watch list. Tuesday through Thursday is our chart request. I promise I'll take some, though, here once I get through this. I just want to get through our watch list. Cake, looking good. That one has a green dot. Uniswap, we already pointed this out, right? Has the monthly alert. The last time we got the monthly alert with the wave down here was in 2023. That went from $4 all the way up to $20. If you guys can do the math in your head, that's a 500% move there for Uniswap the last time we got this signal down here. So Uniswap, one of my favorite crypto plays right now. I do have a position on that. Gold actually gave the green dot. Okay, so gold hasn't given a signal below the white line, okay, since back here in 2023 and 2022. Okay, if you bought this last one back here in 2023, you were buying gold at 1,800. No one was talking about gold back here. Okay, everyone was talking about gold up here at 5,600. Now it's selling off. We got PayPal. They got earnings next week. Obviously, they have that buyout news, so I'm sure we're going to get news on PayPal next week about the merger. I'm hoping they deny it because I'm still holding some options. If they deny it and they beat on their earnings, that could send the stock higher. Watch that one next week. GMX is breaking out here as well. Another crypto looks good above 5. We got Circle. Circle, the last time we got a green dot with the wave down here was back in February. It went from 60 all the way up here to 140. Okay, looking for that signal again. That will be called out in the Discord. Grab Holdings. That one sold off pretty hard on its red dot, but it does have support right there at $3. This is a very big Southeast Asia name, and you can see we found support here all the way back here since 2024. So I still like Grab Holdings here. Want to see a big green week next week for that one. We got Toyota Motor given a green dot here as well. That one came, that one has earnings on the 4th, so that's in 2 weeks. Again, Toyota Motor, one of the biggest car companies in the world, sold off from 250 all the way down here to 160. Okay, right there at 165 is the level you want to watch there off the green dot. Okay, that was the bottom here in June. And what else we got? ETH BTC, so this is the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. When this chart's trending up, altcoins are going up. Right now it is in an uptrend. You got the MACD crossover, that's looking good as well. Very bullish for alts. JNUG, another one I like next week. This is a gold miner ETF. So if gold and silver, right, which both have green dots right now, if these decide to go back up, like everyone's saying it's going to, JNUG will benefit, right? This is a gold miner ETF. The last time we got a signal was back here in 2025. It went from $40 all the way up to around $400. That was a 10x trade back here in 2025. You're getting the same signal now on JNUG. That's an interesting ETF to keep your eye on. We got RIG. Man, I'm looking at this one pretty heavy right now, guys. This is an oil and gas name. Again, if this war is going to continue on, I think there's going to be an energy crisis. If there's an energy crisis, names like RIG are going to benefit tremendously. This stock has been all the way up here at $175 in the past. It's now sitting at $5 right now. Okay, we were talking about this down here at $2. I'm kicking my own butt for not buying it, but it's had a nice little correction here. I'm actually really looking at adding that one next week. I want to see the signal, and they also got earnings. REGN looks okay here. That's a pharmaceutical company. We got MNT back down here at the 2023 lows. Silver, like I said, given a signal here. Silver, yes. Silver that we shorted up here at 120 is now down here to 52. ZTS, Bobby said he added this one. I could see why. It's got the green dot. Things sold off really heavy. Apparently they have something to do with, I believe they're like a vet clinic that, or like a drug maker for like pets. But their stock is like in the gutter. They're down here at like a 2018 low, the lowest price in 8 years. So up above 70, I like that one. NVO, I think it's going to break out next week. I think this one's looking good going into earnings. GIS is General Mills. These guys make like cereal and stuff like that. Got the signal back here around 34, sitting at 36. Another dividend stock we've talked about in the past. Pay attention to that next week. ISRG sold off really hard here. I'm looking to add to this position here on the next weekly dot for that one. A huge healthcare company sitting down here below the 4-year. Nike also on the watch list. I'm playing the monthly on this one. Okay, looking for that monthly dot to pop up. I like Nike as long as it can hold on to 40. We got a couple more names here. CLX, Clorox, another dividend name just sitting down here at 95. ZS, cybersecurity company. Okay, huge sell-off. Green dot looking good. KBM, I added to this one this week, not because of the red dot, but because of the monthly signal here. I like this one a lot as long as it can hold that low at 106. Domino's Pizza's gapping up here. Huge move for Domino's Pizza off the earnings here. Okay, nice big move there on Domino's Pizza. That one looks like it wants more. CRM also looking decent, except Jim Cramer bull posted about this today, not looking good. We got Intuit also sold off very hard here. Big software company. I like that one above 250. We also got TMUS. This is T-Mobile. This one looks pretty decent here above 165. Okay, it's got the green dot, MACD crossover. You just want to make sure that one holds on to 165. They reported their earnings, making a ton of money here. And up above 165, we still like that. We also got GoDaddy. Okay, GoDaddy also breaking out over the 9 here. Got the green dot looking good. Looking for some continuation on that. And last, we got we got two more. SOXS, guys. This is printing now. Okay, this is printing now. Okay, looking very, very good. This is the short ETF, the bear ETF on Intel, right? These semiconductor companies that are now selling off here. SOXS goes up. when those names go down. So I think SOXS is still a great short trade here. And then HBAR, like I said, got the green dot this week as well, sitting at 7 cents. This thing's been as high as 40 cents. We really like it down here at 7 cents. And that is the watch list, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and post this real quick in the Discord. So these are going to be my favorites for today is 7-24. Okay, go ahead and drop your guys' chart requests in. I'll go ahead and take those now. But you guys can access this list over here now inside the watch list tab. Just click on this link right here, and that will pull up that same exact watch list that we just went over. You guys can go over that over the weekend. There should be like a copy button right here that you guys can copy the list. I share this every single week, so you guys can save it and use it. And obviously, do your own due diligence on everything. Make sure you know what you're buying, understand the companies and stuff like that. But I really like all these names here going into next week. I think those look the best out of the 400 stocks in crypto that I follow. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take some chart requests here. What do you guys got? Go ahead and drop them right now. I'll be answering them until you guys stop. And we will conclude it after that. Once again, I will not be live next week. I will miss you guys dearly, but my wife and I are going up to the cabin. Going to spend some time at the lake and take a little bit of time off of streaming. I've been streaming pretty much every single day for the last year, minus like 1 or 2 weeks. So I got to take a break every now and then or I get burnt out. So what do you guys got for chart requests? We'll wrap it up with some chart requests starting now. I see one here for Dre. Dre says PLTR and AAOI. Man, it's hot in my house. It's getting hot. PLTR, not a fan of this stock. Doesn't look very good. It does have a green dot down here, but it is still very, very overbought. I think the monthly looks very bearish. I would avoid it. It's got the MACD cross over there on the monthly. It is another war name here, but this thing is so overvalued right now. It's just people have lost excitement about it. So not my favorite stock. I think there's some better names to own. A lot of those names I just went over in the watch list. AAIO, same thing. This thing's coming down. You need the signal on that one. What else we got? Riot Platforms ripping. Okay, that's a big move up this week. Oh man, this is a tough one. I would probably set a stop loss at 20 on this if I was in it. $20 stop loss. If $20 breaks, I would sell it. Okay, that looks like a counter move to me. A counter move is where we're in a downtrend and we trend up. Okay, that looks like a bull trap to me. I could be wrong. I would put a stop loss, though, at like 20.50. What else we got? Mara. Mara, same thing. I'd put a stop loss at Mara at 10.50. Okay, you should have sold this one back here at 15. Okay, we got the signal down here at $8. So if you bought at 8 and sold it at 15, that's almost a 100% move. Okay, that's kind of what we shoot for. So if you're still in it, I would definitely put a stop loss at 10.50 there on Mara. I see RVI from Uncle Rich. Robinhood Ventures Fund. That's interesting. What is this? What do these guys do? This is down at $25, so it's selling off pretty hard here. What is this? Can you tell me what this is? It's got support down there at 23. It looks interesting. No data on the weekly yet because it's so new, but I haven't seen this before. There's Slow Train. Slow Train's got the verse of the day, Matthew 6:33. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things will be added to you. Love that, brother. Put God first always, guys. Put God above your finances. Put God above your wife. Put God above your relationships. Put God above your friendships. Put God above your work, and he will bless you. And I pray that the good Lord blesses each and every Spartan on this stream today. I pray that he rains down the gains for all of you. In life, in the market, in every area of every one of your lives. In the name of Jesus. Amen. PENGU. Pudgy Penguins. Yuck. Okay, all the hype about Pudgy. Oh my gosh, it's a Pudgy Penguin. Let's buy it up here at 4 cents. No thanks. We don't do the meme coins here, folks. But if you were in this one, I'd be waiting for the green dot. Okay, wait for the green dot. You got one back here at about 0.006. Okay, so you want to watch 0.005. But again, I just encourage you guys not to buy crappy cryptos, man. There's so many better names. Go buy Uniswap. Buy Uniswap. Or go buy, HBAR or INJ or Cake or XRP or Bitcoin or Litecoin or Link, right? PNGU is all hype based. They don't make any money. They don't do any revenue. They were a meme coin released last year. And look what happened to SHIB. Okay. Shiba was the #1 meme coin in the world back here in 2021. Okay. Now it's in the gutter, right? People don't care anymore. People don't care about the penguin anymore. People don't care about the little dog anymore. Okay. So try to buy good like we buy companies here, right? Our whole goal is to buy great assets, right? Great assets at great prices. That's our goal. That's our only goal we have. Great assets at great prices. We want to know our great assets by knowing what the company does, right? By knowing how they make money, by knowing their adoption rate and things like that. Their utility. What are they used for? If they're not used for anything, don't buy it. If it's just a joke or a meme, don't buy it. But if they actually have utility, okay, that's what we're after, okay? And we want to buy at great prices. How do we know we're getting great prices? We look at the technicals. We look where the wave is, okay? There's so many better names to buy than PENGU right now. GLW, I have not gone over that one yet, my friend. Coming down, though. Coming down pretty hard. You just need the signal. What else we got? RVI could reach $40 in 2027. What is RVI, Uncle Rich? BB, that's Blockbuster. I'm just joking. BlackBerry. Ugly. Got the sell signal back here at 16. You should have sold it at 16. Okay, we're a long way away from buying that. You should have been buying that down here at $4. WYFI, white fiber, coming down too. Got the sell signal there last week at around 35. Okay, things down here at 24 now, selling off. Again, time to buy was right here in April at $11. PLS also coming down. You needed the signal. Arrow, guessing you're talking about the Robinhood chain project here. Arrow. This thing got absolutely rugged after I bought it. So, very new project though, right? I'm still holding my shares. I still actually bought more down here. So I actually bought my first entry up here at $2. They rugged it on me. Someone was talking to me in the Discord about there being like 80% of the coins are owned by like a handful of wallets. And that number is down from 80% down to 12%. So, no longer is it held by just a number of wallets. It's now held by like all the buyers now. So I bought some at $2. I think it was like $2.20. And then I bought more down here at like 23 cents or something like that. So I added to my position. Again, this is a very new project. It could go to zero, right? It's only been out for 14 days or something like that. So just be careful with your position sizing. SUI, SUI, things sold off a little bit today, I noticed, down like 4%, but it's still ranging down here at around 65. DOT is still green, still looking good. Lots of good news being portrayed here. It's back down here at the 2024 lows, lowest price in 2 years. Okay, I like it down here. I have a position on SUI still. Oh, man. Colin says, I wish I found you sooner. I wish you did too, brother. They invest in non-public companies. Interesting. They're invested in OpenAI. Nice. Okay, so they're like so it's like a way you can get access to companies before they go public. That's cool. ADP. I'd be taking profits on ADP up here. Okay, look for the red dot. They got earnings next Wednesday. I'd take some profits before earnings. Had a nice run up from 13. You should be up 100% if you entered off our signal. FLY. Fly Aerospace. This actually looks good down here. These guys got pretty good earnings too. This actually looks interesting. I'm going to add that one to my watch list. I actually seen something about these guys getting government contracts today, but looking for the green dot here on FLY. It is bouncing right here where it bounced in March, so if it can hold on to that support level at 18, I think it looks good. Ultimately, we want to see that green dot. ARQQ. Quantum play here, red, right? We need that signal. FIX and TSM. FIX, ugh, huge move up. Again, time to buy was back here at 300. Golly, what a move that was. What do these guys do? Why is this stock going parabolic? I'd personally sell it. I mean, this can't continue forever. I'd sell it or put a stop loss at 1,600. One of the two. FIX, that is FIX. TSM. TSM, same thing. Not liking it up here. Got a red dot up there at 470. Again, it's had a parabolic move here since 2025. I think people are starting to take profits. I'd be a seller. Okay, MACD's way up there. RVI is a Robinhood fund that lets you invest in a basket of private companies like OpenAI, Stripe, Databricks, and Revolt before they become publicly traded. Is there a way to just invest in those companies before that happens? Or Colin said HOW. I don't see that one, my friend. What else we got? GLW we just covered. Ondo. Ondo was in the watch list. That one's sitting down here. It's got a green dot. I like it above 29 cents. As long as it can hold 29, it looks very bullish. NVTS. Coming down, right? Everyone wants to buy this up here at 36. We got the red dot, though. That's where you sell it. Doesn't matter what they think or if what they're doing or what they say. We listen to the signals, okay? Now it's down from 34 all the way down to 10 bucks. This one should set up nicely here. What do we need, though? We need that signal. We need that green dot. Nokia, NOK. Also, got the signal back here in May. $16 all the way down to $9. Once again, looking for the signal. Time to buy this was back here in August at $4. It went from 4 all the way to 17. Now it's coming down. Microsoft. Microsoft is still ranging. Dot is still green. They got earnings next week. Again, guys, if you did not see, okay, we have a big, big earnings week next week. Huge, huge earnings week next week. Okay, I just shared this on Twitter, but these companies are all reporting earnings next week. You got Apple, Amazon, ExxonMobil, SoFi, Microsoft, Meta, Robinhood, PayPal, Boeing, Coca-Cola, UPS, Ford, PG, Qualcomm, ARM, Altria, MasterCard. Okay, huge earnings week next week. And not only that, but we also have the Clarity Act being voted on Monday, from what my sources tell me. Okay, just saw this. The official Clarity Act vote is set for the 27th. There's a bunch of news saying it's not going to pass, it's not going to pass, it's not going to pass. Okay, I don't believe that. I'm not going to believe that until it happens. Okay, the fact that they're voting on it is something to pay attention to, and the fact that Russia passed it. Okay, there's a ton of companies. I think Bobby posted something over here in the Discord about. Look at all these companies that have passed their legislation: Russia, Japan, Taiwan, El Salvador, Vietnam, Nigeria, United Kingdom, Brazil. All these companies have passed. So the United States isn't first; they're last. Okay, they're behind. Canada even passed their legislation. Australia, Germany, all these places have already passed it. Okay, United States is lagging because the United States, I'm not even going to go there. Okay, they're a bunch of nimrods is what they are. Okay, so Gronk said there is no official vote. So again, you can't believe everything you see online, but that's what I'm seeing here online. And I think they need to pass it. So Gronk could be a little behind too. Unverified rumor. Okay, yeah, it's all rumors. Everything's a rumor until it happens. Okay, but there were news headlines saying that is going to pass. So again, if it's not going to be voted on the 27th, I apologize for sharing false information. But it sounds like they want to get it done. It sounds like they're really pushing for it right now. And the fact that Russia passed theirs, it just is a bad look. It's just a bad look on the United States that Russia and all these other places, Japan, they're getting ahead of us now. So they're going to come into the market and we're going to be last. And we're already in it, though. Lucky for us, we're already positioned. It doesn't matter if they pass it or not. Like, we're already positioned. Hopefully, you're positioned. ServiceNow, I still like this one. I still like ServiceNow above $80. Okay, it's got the green. It doesn't have a green dot, but it did have a nice earnings. Okay, they beat on their earnings. That looked good. Okay, and I like it above 80 still. What else we got? Disney. I like Disney here too. That one's sitting at 95, just needs the signal. Citibank. That one did get a signal back here in April at the same price. So you got the signal back here in April. If you missed the opportunity to buy it in April, you have the opportunity to buy it where this signal came last time. So it had a little wimpy move up here, but I actually like Disney stock. Disney, Netflix, and Paramount, which is P-Sky. Okay, all of these look really good. These are all streaming companies. P-Sky's in the gutter right now. I think this is the most undervalued streaming play right now at the moment, at least for Paramount. What else we got? ABX. That's Barrick Mining. Needs the signal. Looks like the signal's going to pop pretty soon. My favorite play for gold miners is JNUG. JNUG has the signal. This is an ETF where you get exposure to multiple. ABCL. Red, coming down. IRD. That one looks a little better. Looks like a penny stock. Just needs the signal. They don't make very much money. They're a penny stock. So look for the green dot there on IRD. We got HIMS. HIMS is selling off. Okay, so I did take profits on this up here at 35 after I bought it down here at 14. Okay, it is now coming down. Okay, we're bearish on HIMS now. GTBR. BitDeer. Needs a signal. GRT. I think this project's toast. These guys are in the gutter. They are in the gutter. Okay, just getting absolutely roasted. So I don't know anything about this project, but it does have a monthly alert and a weekly alert, but the price is continuing to go down. So I think you could stake these. I think you could stake it, if I'm not mistaken. What do we got here? GRT. They don't have a max supply. They just have a circulating supply. So, yeah, doesn't look good. I think there's some better names to own than GRT here. Okay, buy the good names. OKLO. OKLO looks decent here. Just needs the signal. Okay, it's sitting on its 4-year average. We like that. SpaceX. SpaceX is tanking. Where'd all the people go that were bullish back here at 220? Where did they all go? Everybody was buying up here. What do we not do? We don't buy when everyone is talking about something, guys. I don't care what the company does or what it is or who runs it. We don't buy when everyone's excited, okay? When everyone's already talking about it, you're too late. You want to get in before the hype. Okay, I'm not knocking SpaceX as a company. They just really don't make that much money. They're not worth more than Amazon, and they were valued at a higher price than Amazon. So, again, that's just basic fundamental analysis. They make $20 billion a year. I think Amazon makes hundreds of billions a year. So I'd rather buy Amazon than SpaceX. Okay, I think it will set up for a nice opportunity here, but this thing looks like it's just going to keep falling. So I wouldn't touch it yet. I'm going to give it some more time. But you're buying it cheaper than everybody else has bought it so far. No problem, Ben. Giga. GIGA, I'm guessing you're talking about the crypto. Needs the signal. Nokia and Microsoft, we covered those. BDTR. I do not see BDTR. BTDR? Maybe you're talking about BitDeer. It needs the signal. Thoughts on ELF? My average is 54. Not sure if I should sell or hold. The monthly chart has a green dot. ELF? Nice trade, dude. If you got in down here, you got in probably on the signal right there. Nice trade. Okay, it's up to 77. They got earnings coming up. That's a tough one. Typically, we aim for the red zone here. So if you're not sure, maybe just set a stop loss at like 71. If 71 breaks, okay, you could sell it, or just sell 25% or half the position if you're worried it's going to go lower. The daily doesn't look that great, but like you said, the monthly has a green dot, which actually looks really good, and the weekly as well. So again, I think cosmetic companies look very good. ELF is a cosmetic company. Ulta is a cosmetic company. So these look like they can break out. Okay, I think I'd probably buy Ulta before ELF just because, like, my wife and her sister and their mom goes to Ulta, seems like every week, maybe every other week or something like that. So, again, that's something you might want to ask a woman about on the fundamentals. Like, I don't even know what ELF is. I just know that they're a cosmetic company. So that's a nice entry, man. You're up on the position. Whenever I'm not sure if I should sell, I always sell something, right? 25% of the position, right? If you own 1,000 shares, sell 250 shares and take that as cash. Okay, but ultimately you just want this one to hold on to 70, probably down here at like 67. I put the stop probably at $67. Okay, and then you're protecting your capital in case it does go the other way. If it doesn't hit your stop, okay, and it keeps going up, then you'll benefit, obviously. So that's a good question. Okay, I'd either set a stop loss, or take a little bit off the table, right, and let it ride. What else we got? Again, I'll stay on here as long as you guys keep requesting charts today. Again, I will not be live next week, guys. Like I said, my wife and I, we're going to the cabin. We'll be at the lake, so I will not be in the office. So just a little heads up. This will be my last stream for a week. I'll be back on August 3rd, Lord willing. OPTX coming down. Red dot. Need the grade. Now, what price would you buy SanDisk? SNDK? I would buy... Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't buy this one. I mean, this is that memory company. I don't know, man. I would buy SanDisk at $600. Okay? I'd probably buy it at $600. $400 or $600. I'll buy it on the green dot when I get my signal. How's that? This thing hasn't been out that long. It's only been out since 2025. Wow. I wish I would have bought this at the IPO price. $29 up to $2,000. Are you kidding me? 7,900%. That would have retired us all. My God. Nana? Is that how you say your name? Nana? Nanela. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. MRVL. Coming down. Needs the signal. Okay, time to sell that was back here at $310. OKTA. Okta, that's going to be a sell too. Got the red dot. I'd take my profits on that. NBIS. Again, if you bought Okta where we were looking at it, was back here in April. Okay, $70 to $80. This thing went all the way up to $150. NBIS. Also still red coming down. CCJ. That one looks a little better. Just needs the signal. I'd love to buy that into the 4-year if it comes down there. If it gets that low. Time to buy was back here in April. RGTI. Another quantum computing play. That one looks pretty good too. Sitting on the 4-year. We just need the signal. They also have earnings coming up. My pleasure. IONQ. This is my favorite quantum computing play. Okay, and it's come down a lot. We bought this one back here in April at 28. It popped up to 70. We took our profits. Okay, now it's coming back down. I like the fact that it's coming back down into the EMA there. They actually have earnings next week too. Actually, no, on the 12th. So that would be about 3 weeks from now. That one just needs the signal. I will be looking to re-enter this one here shortly once we get our signal. What did we say? Or SNDQ, which is the inverse leverage ETF. SNDQ. Ooh, now that looks interesting. I like this more. SNDQ, I would enter right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and add this one to my watch list. Another name we could short here. Currently, guys, I am short on chip stocks. I am short on Intel, and I am short on Tesla. Shorted Tesla last week before earnings. Things up massive. 40% week for that. But SNDQ, I'd buy that over SNDK. I definitely short. I would not be buying SNDK after a 7,000% move to the upside. I mean, that is just insane. So you can already kind of see the profit taking start here. Okay, you got the MACD crossover. Looks very bearish. Thank you for pointing that out. SNDQ is on my watch list. Doge. Doge is coming down. Needs the signal. Okay, we're coming down to 2023 lows here on Doge. Arrow. This one's tricky. This one needs to hold on to 40 cents. Needs to hold 40. I'm watching this one for the green daily. I want to see the green daily here on Arrow. But this is a very strong, very big project. So I really like the fundamentals. The chart's pulled back here for 3 weeks. Okay, we're looking for the green dot. Either on the weekly or the daily for Aerodrome. SUI we already covered. SUI is on the watch list. That's sitting down here at the 2024 lows. Again, this was a good price to buy here last time. In 2024, it went all the way up to $5. Sitting down here at 70 cents now. I think it looks good. Cake is also on the watch list this week. Cake USDT. Sitting down here at $1.40 again, chopping around, very boring price action. Right, we're doing this. This is very boring. Boring. Makes you want to go take a nap. Okay, but we're looking for that explosive move to the upside. We're looking for the red dot up above the white line there. Kiram just joined the Spartan Army on Discord. Welcome, brother. Could you do CRK and BSX? CRK, calm stock, looks good. Got the green dot. I like that one. I like that one a lot with a stop loss at 12. BSX looks good too. Green dot, MACD crossover, huge sell-off. Okay, that one looks very good. I think this one almost has the monthly too. I like BSX a lot down here. That looks really good. NBIS. NBIS is a sell. Okay, got the red dot. You should have sold that one up there at 275. Okay, now you're starting to see rumors. Oh, Nvidia has a partnership with them, and oh my gosh, you should buy it. No, I don't care who's partnered with them. We're not buying our assets up here, guys. MACD crossover, not looking good. Okay, not looking good one bit. I really want to buy that SNDQ. Whoever called that out. Shout out to Jan. I really, really want to buy that. So we covered WLD. Wow, you guys are putting in those requests today, man. WLD. WLD is coming down. Had a huge move there from 20 cents up to 70, pulling back. You just need the signal. RBLX. Roblox is coming down too. They got earnings next week. I'd probably use a stop on this. Probably at 44. Signal came down here at around 44. So you want that one to hold 44 next week. They got earnings next week too. They got earnings on Thursday next week. So watch that earnings call. What else we got? What chart am I reading? Yeah, you guys can get all my indicators over here in the Discord. You guys can get my whole entire trading layout. I use around 7 different indicators, so you guys can get my layout if you guys want to use it by clicking on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks, and all these indicators load right up into your TradingView account. You guys will get everything that we talk about here in these videos. If you guys have any questions about that, just email me. I'd highly recommend watching the trading course first. That way you understand this. That way you understand the indicators and the strategy we use behind it. Okay, the course is completely free. Free course over there. Discord, trading indicator tab here under the onboarding section will get you the indicators. Just found RMD. Resumed looking for a bounce. RMD. Looks pretty good as long as it can hold on to 80, 180. Oof. Yeah, above 180, I like it. Put a stop loss at 180 though. INFQ. INFQ needs the signal. It's right down to where it bounced here, okay, in March. So you're buying it right where we got this signal here at 850. So this is a pretty important support level. But if it loses that 830 level, I would sell it. Put a stop loss at 830 on INFQ. Yep. Like Slow Train said, guys, 1,000 XRP giveaway is happening over here in the Discord. We gave away 1,000 XRP last month. We're giving away another 1,000 XRP this month. We got 469 people entered. All you guys got to do is join the Discord, go down to the giveaways tab, click on this emoji right here, and boom, you guys are entered in. That will be August 5th. One person will win 1,000 XRP. My pleasure. RWD, RDW needs a signal. Okay, it's bouncing here on the 40-year. Not a bad place to start a position. But ultimately, you want to wait for that signal there. Holy cow, dude. Solana. Solana's getting smoked on. It does have a signal here, so that signal's pretty much telling us that, hey, that $60 level's the bottom. So we want to see Solana get back up over like 83. We want to see that happen. But it does have a green dot, so we are bullish. You could put your stop loss at like $70. If it breaks 70, we're most likely coming back down to 60. I just watched that $70 level here over the weekend. Jay-Z, what's going on? We got Richard for Other. That is still trending where we want to see it. Okay, really nice looking spot here at around 163. Looking for the signal there on Others. What else we got? CRDO. Red. We're selling. We're selling CRDO here, Dre. We covered WLD. We covered Coin Circle. We covered Circle too. We need the signal on that. ISRG. We covered all those already, dude. Need the signal on all of those. Coin has the signal. WLD needs the signal too. Coin just needs to hold on to that 140 support right there. What's up, Ronnie? Algo Rand. Needs the signal. Algorand needs to hold on to its 7-cent level. I put a stop loss right there at 0.078. Meta big earnings week next week, guys. Huge earnings. It's all going to depend on earnings next week. I'm not playing Meta into earnings. Okay, I don't like the direction of the QQQ. I think the QQQ looks very bearish. Very bearish. Ugh, that looks just awful. Looks awful. Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm seeing if I can do something here. Ooh. Okay, I just entered a short position on that SNDQ. Whoever called that out, SNDQ. Just because the QQQ looks awful. I mean, it looks scary. So I'm going to post that in the Discord, but I did just enter a position on it, on SNDQ. So this is the short for SNDK. And a name like this, I just think could come down really hard, really fast because of how far it's gone up. So if this comes down, right, SNDQ, which is the ETF, the short ETF, right? Ooh, they got a stock split, or they already had it on the 21st. So yeah, I'll post that in the Discord here, but I'm going to go ahead and add that into my portfolio. SNDQ, boom. It's up big today, but I didn't take a huge position, but I do want to get some exposure to the downside because tech stocks don't look pretty. It does not look pretty. Okay, you got a MACD crossover, you got a red dot, right? I would not be going long tech right now, guys. It's not the place to go long tech. Where I want to go long is pretty much any of these names that I covered in today's video. If you guys are joining late, you guys can watch the replay over here in the latest tab. Okay, this is the replay. We post all the past streams over here, so you guys can watch those. But today, this one is the one you want to watch if you guys want to see what we're watching next week. QQQ looks scary. Looks very scary. Qualcomm. Again, coming down. Got the sell signal up here in June, right there around 240. It's down here to 166. We're looking for the signal. Time to buy Qualcomm is right there at 126. CELH. That one printed a red dot here this week. That one looks like it's coming back down. Next level I'd look to buy that is probably down here at around 21. So if you bought here at 27, what are you doing? You're looking to average down at a lower price. Okay, and then you're not looking to sell till the wave comes back up here. No problem, Dre. CRWV. How'd that end up? That ended up red. We're still waiting for the signal on CRWV. God bless you, man. TEM. Tempest AI, I got stopped out of this one this week. Red dot coming down. They got earnings, looks like next week too. So another name that's reporting earnings. But I took a position on that around, I think I took it around 40 or 50 bucks. I think I took it around 50. So I got stopped out at like 47. So I'm out of that trade now. And if it breaks down below 40, things could get ugly for TEM. Qualcomm, Qualcomm. Yeah, coming down. AAIO, OI. I think we covered this one too. That one's coming down as well. Needs the signal. MRAM. Coming down here. That one is sitting at 15. Bouncing on that yearly moving average. So that's where it bounced last time. So if that pattern's going to continue, it would need to hold on to 1350. No signal yet, and they have earnings as well next week. Well, yeah, I bought SNDQ. So if I bought it, right, SNDQ, okay, that just means I'm shorting SNDK. So it's a short ETF for SNDK. Why am I shorting SNDK? Because it ran up 7,000% this year. I mean, that's insane. Okay, now everything's pointing down. You can see how it lost that EMA. So, yeah, I opened up a short position on that. I'm not shorting it. I'm buying it to short SNDK, if that makes sense. I just bought the stock. I knew you had pulled the trigger. Yeah, I know. I had to pause and see if I could still do it. It's after hours, but Robinhood let me buy it, which is insane. Yeah, shout out to whoever called that out, man. Again, this channel's not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us. Like, I get some of my best trades off of your guys' requests sometimes, right? I've had some of my best trades on this channel by buying some of your guys' requests. Yeah, so I'm long SNDQ, but I'm going long SNDQ to short SNDK, right? It's the inverse ETF, right? The short SNDK daily ETF. Okay, and I'm buying it here because I just think it looks really good. And SNDK is just insanely overvalued, and I just have a bad feeling about tech stocks. A really bad feeling about tech stocks. Okay, and if it breaks down, right, if it breaks down below a support level, like that support level maybe right there at 24, I'll sell it, or even 19. If it breaks down below 19, I'll sell it. That's a 50% drop. So you got to keep that in mind when you're taking your position is like, okay, if that goes down, because it's a 2x leverage, right? There's leverage. So anytime you're using leverage, you want to like cut your position size in half, right? So you only want to take like a 1% position on these, or 1.25% position. So that way, if it does go down 50%, I'm only losing less than 1% of my portfolio if I'm wrong on the trade. But with the way that the QQQ is looking, guys, I got a feeling next week's going to be bloody for tech stocks. Okay, it does not look good. How much of my portfolio is focused on shorting tech? Probably about 10% right now. If you add up all my short positions, like if you add up SNDK or at that SNDQ, SOXS, Tesla, that's pretty much it. SOXS pretty much short every single chip stock, right? So it's short on I'm short every single chip stock there is. That means AMD, right? I'm short AMD, I'm short NVIDIA, I'm short Intel. So probably about 10% of my portfolio is currently short. Just tech. So I'm going to actually move these down here. So SNDQ, right? So this is a short position. So I'm short that. Boom. Right. Short. Just put that up there. And where's this other one? TTSD is the other one. I shorted Tesla last week. I'm up pretty big on Tesla, the Tesla short. So those are the and SOXS. Right, short that too. So those are all shorts. Everything else I'm long. The majority of my portfolio is pretty much wrapped up in crypto. Like, it's either a crypto bull run or go broke. That's pretty much where my portfolio is. And I think it's coming. I think it's coming very soon. So we'll see. Those are the names I'm short right there. 57 likes. Yeah, it's pretty weak, ain't it, Moreno? It's all good. RKLB. I don't do it for the likes, man. I don't do it for the follows. I do it for the Spartans, baby. RKLB gave you the sell signal back up here at 136. It's down to 60. Okay, just need the signal. Okay, don't jump the gun. Just wait for the signal. ASTS, also coming down, needs the signal. FET, the crypto. FET is also coming down there. Okay, needs the signal. Got a signal back here in March at 14, 15. Popped up to 30, came back down, needs the signal. NOC. Had a nice move up on its earnings. We talked about that one a couple weeks ago right here in June. I like that one a lot as long as it could hold on to 500 bucks. That one looks good. Karim says, hype. Hype is red. Hype is not looking good. Hype had a huge run. Again, if you bought it back here, you're probably really happy. $23 up to 70. That's a 200% move. But now it looks like it's cracking down. I'm a seller of hype here. Can Hood reach 85 to 70 before it goes up? I think so. It's very possible. Okay, it's got a red dot right there on the weekly. So, right, we just need to wait for the weekly or a daily to make an assumption on that, because it does have a green monthly. So when you have a green monthly, you want to look for the green daily. That's in the course if you guys want to watch that. But they also have earnings next week too. So thank you, Jan. Thanks for calling that out. That's all I see, folks. So if you guys missed the watch list, I did post it over here in the Discord. So all you got to do is click on this link. This will pull up all the favorites for next week. I should probably add that SNDQ one in there. I probably will. Let me add that one in real quick. SNDQ is in the favorites as well. Whoever requested that, shout out to you. And the replay is right here if you guys joined late. So again, I will not be live next week, guys. I think next week's going to be an insane week. It's not a coincidence that I'm going up to the cabin next week. We literally planned this like months ago, but there's going to be a very volatile week next week with all the earnings and everything going on. So strap up. It's going to be interesting. I'll still be over here in the Discord. I won't be on the lake all day, but if you guys need me, like always, just hit me up over here in the support chat. My email is also down here in the trading indicator tab. Again, you could download the trading indicator by clicking this link. My email is right there if you guys have any trouble with that. Support chat's always open. Myself and the team are here to help you guys. Discord links down in the description. God bless you guys. I hope you all have a great weekend and a great next week. We'll see you guys back here August 3rd. We'll be back to live streaming schedule. I am going to move the live streaming time to 3 p.m. now, Pacific time. It was 2 p.m., so I'm just pushing it an hour back. So just stay tuned for that. August 3rd, we'll be back here. God bless you guys. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.